Welcome to the Pokemon Center.
See if I can find an antidote before this thing passes out.
Wait, what level's your Pokemon?
Right now my Squirtle's at 8. My Mankey and Pikachu are at 3. My Caterpie is at 4, and my Pidgey is at 7.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on. Okay, good. That was an antidote. Now that I cure this antidote, watch it just get poisoned in the next battle. That would not surprise me.
Yep, apparent. Yes, I want to save over pre-existing data. Whatever, I don't care.
Hello, Weedle. You don't have a score to settle, even though I killed you last time, too.
Wait, what?
Oh no, don't watch. Yeah, exactly. Very next hit, I got poisoned again.
Saving error. Please change the memory backup. Oh, that ain't good.
Just use the save state.
What's that?
They have like little save states. I don't know what are you using for recording? Are you using Visual Boy?
Yes. Visual Boy.
Then there should be, everyone's gonna hate me for seeing this on the screen. If you go to File, is it on File? File and then Save Game where it's got the arrow, it's got like different slots in there and you can save it to a slot. So then whenever you open it back up, you can load that slot and it'll just load right from where you are.
Okay. We'll deal with that at the end of the session. Done recording.
There is a way to actually fix it. It's just really weird.
Fair enough.
It's like it involves like resetting a certain amount of times and
yeah, whatever.
A bunch of other junk.
Screw that. I'll just do like the whatever save state. Yes.
We had to do that for Ponymon because that's the only way to get the link rooms to work. Because you have to be able to save before you go into trade stuff.
Ah.
That's why we had like such a massive amount of problems. Is we had to get it to save, and then since it is actually possible to trade over using whatever program we use, but since we're trading over like multiple states, the lag was terrible.
Oh.
Like when they have that little thing where your Pokemon get traded and it's got like the little light beams that cross each other, it looked like it was going through like, I don't even know. There's just like a whole bunch of misplaced sprites everywhere.
Yeesh.
I mean, it looked really bad, but it somehow managed to work.
Oh well, hey, you know, that's the important thing. No amount of effort on our part is too much for the sake of our beloved viewers. That's right, you people out there on YouTube land. We're doing this all for you. So you better be grateful, you useless, lovely people.
Alright, what does this thing have? Tackle and string shot. Kind of figured.
Well done, Ramesh. You learned stand attack. Great.
Hey, you have Pokemon, let's battle him. Is this the guy that's got like 6 Weedles?
Probably.
Not him.
Ah.
There's somebody in the forest that's got like 6 Weedles or 6 Caterpies, something like that. And they're all like level 2.
Wow. Oh yeah,
Just looking at his team, you're just going, really? I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah. Well, seriously, try being that tamer. It's just like you went out and used up all your Pokeballs catching Pokemon, only to realize that you just had crappy luck. I've only been catching the little 2s. And now you can't like grind on
at least
anything.
try to level it up.
Well, he's trying, he's just failing, because everything is higher level.
Yeah. You raise a Pokemon from an egg in this game, it will be 3 levels higher.
He literally
For those
has
that have played the new games, yes, whenever you have an egg hatch in the new ones, it starts at level 1, but in the old games, if you had one hatch, it would start at level 5. Yay. Alright, let's switch back.
Oh, Metapod. You're so crazy. So, Delta. I'm sure the people over on Muffin Lovin' Productions, the greatest YouTube channel to ever exist. I'm probably wondering, what have you been up to over the last, however long it's been since the, okay, you've been doing Phoenix, right, with Cabral, but...
Actually, that's fairly old. It's been on it was on my old computer originally, so I sent it over to him a while back because I kept not getting around to editing it.
And then he got around to not getting around to editing.
I know he actually updated. I'm really surprised because, like, whenever he did the Mario Bros. Wii thing with Surefire, it took him 8 months just to upload it. Surefire had, like, recorded it, edited it, processed it, everything, even gave tiles for it, so all he had to do was upload it. It took him 8 months. So I'm actually really surprised he legitimately sat down and actually uploaded it.
Tell me about it.
I was really surprised that it went up that quickly. I was like, oh wow, he actually did it.
There are episodes of End to End that he has still not uploaded. Like, the series is on a temporary hiatus again, basically entirely because he's just not uploading. It's like, come on, dude. You nutbar. We love you, Cabral. Even if you're shiftless.
Shoot. Might as well use it. Hopefully I run into another antidote.
Oh, nice. He won't poison me. What do I care?
This guy? I know there's somebody somewhere. It may not be. It might be. I might be thinking of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, but there's somebody that's got way too many low-level bug Pokemon.
I'm fairly certain there's one in this game.
I know for a fact there's one in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I can tell you exactly where he's sitting in the forest.
Jeez.
Because he's like, I brought all these bug Pokemon to school and they're gonna make me popular.
Yeah, I got all the Weebles and Caterpies.
It's like, clearly you don't have a Misty in your class that hates bug Pokemon.
Clearly. That or he has certain problems fitting in with the rest of the kids.
Probably.
It's like, hey, hey guys, I brought in more bugs. For God's sakes, we told you like a million times. We don't care. We don't want the bugs.
It's like his role model's Weevil Underwood or something.
Oh, God. Also, yes, basically.
Ever since I watched the abridged series for Yu-Gi-Oh, like, I can't stop imagining Weevil and Rex having, like, the Beavis and Butthead voices, because it fits so well.
It does.
I saw it and I'm like, that's genius. Why did I never think of that before?
That's kind of the thing about any really good parody is that you eventually end up in situations where it's like, my God, that's so fitting, that's so perfect, that I almost wish I almost wonder why I never thought of it, because, like, it's just so good.
Yeah, there was, like, one point where I'd been watching it a lot, and then I was thinking about the actual show, and I was like, I can't remember what Tristan's voice sounds like anymore. And it took me, like, a good 25 minutes to remember what it was, then I was like, oh, right! And I only remembered it from the one episode where it acted like they acted like his voice had died, and everyone was like, Tristan, what happened to your voice?
Oh God, yeah, he has like the normal voice.
He's like, what are you talking about, Joey?
This is my normal voice.
And Squirtle's dead.
No, Squirtle, you are the best of us. Well, you have other high-level Pokemon, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm fighting level 7 with 2 level 3s and a level 5.
Oh.
I was hoping he's gonna be an idiot.
To be fair, he is a Pokemon trainer, so there's an entirely decent chance that will end up being the case.
Yeah, he keeps using String Shot even though his speed's already higher than mine, so...
Yeah.
I've been told that if you get your opponent's speed down significantly, you can attack twice in a turn.
Oh.
This isn't Fire Emblem, sorry.
That'd be pretty great.
You can attack twice in a turn if you got something like Bullet Seed that it hits 2 to 5 turns.
True, true.
The problem is that you can't ever use those on your Pokemon, because if you use it, it'll hit twice. If the opponent uses it, it'll hit 5 times every time.
Yeah...
Like the typical RPG cliche. If there's an attack that can hit everybody on the screen, it will hit all of your allies and none of your enemies. I just looked at that, I'm like, that is so true, too.
Yep.
Oh no, not Kakuna.
There's no stopping the Kakuna.
I'm a level lower than it, so I might be sitting here a while.
I'm using a level 4 Pikachu against a level 7 Kakuna. It was
Oh my
a slow
gosh.
process.
You gotta see how much damage this is doing. I'm doing like 1 damage per turn.
Oh my.
Oh, I gotta speed this up. This is gonna take forever otherwise.
Why? Why did you do that?
There we go. I apologize if that messed up the actual audio on the game, but that I was gonna be sitting there for a good 10 minutes otherwise.
Oh jeez.
I was just sitting there like watching the HP just like slowly chip down. Even with a critical hit, it didn't do anything.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh gosh. And now I have a Metapod. I can be just as popular as that one kid.
Oh man.
Metapod looks like it's stoned in that picture.
Sorta.
Either that or it's just like it's not amused. It's making the same face Big Macintosh did in that last episode that aired.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I was slightly disappointed. It was like, oh, we're gonna get Big Macintosh in this story. Awesome. Nope.
It was still a funny episode,
Oh,
though.
it was great. No, it was a funny episode. It's like, yay, Big Mac! Big Mac in a prominent role! Woo! Oh, no, you're leaving? No? Okay. Oh. We love you, Big Mac.
And Applejack's like, I'll stay here and babysit you since you made a mess. Of course, she is the one that caused the accident.
Well, of course, if you think about it that way, she seems kind of unreasonable, but... I mean, like... if you think about it some other way, I'm sure you could justify her actions as entirely reasonable.
Yeah, I guess. I just find it funny. I was like, okay, so she's so concerned about leaving Applebloom alone, but yet whenever she's like gone crusading and like, you know, gotten in these terrible situations, it's like, no, not really that important. Should be alright.
I fully anticipate there to be like a round of people, of like the analysis people just like taking turns like ripping apart this episode, going like, oh, it's so unrealistic because of, you know, how Applejack is, how Applejack is acting, you know, too paranoid. It's like, oh, come on, guys, it's a kid show. Like, it's a kid show that I really like and that I think is awesome, and I'm not about saying shut up, whatever, it's for kids, so don't think about it, but a little bit of character inconsistency in order to get across a funny, you know, enjoyable scenario is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, Caterpie, why must you take so long to kill? More importantly, why isn't this Caterpie evolved into a Metapod? It's the same level as me.
Because Caterpie doesn't want to evolve into Metapod.
Alright, what does this trainer have? He has a Rattata level 47. What?
Huh.
Like, I don't know why they do that sometimes. They just get their Pokemon up to really high levels, but they don't evolve them for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh, great, another Caterpie. Fantastic. That's exactly what I need to see right now.
I honestly think that, like, at least initially, it was probably something along the lines of, like, essentially they were just told, like, you know, here, assign... Like, crap, I didn't even know this was a trainer.
I'm gonna run out of power points for tackle at this rate.
Oh, God. Do you lose because you're just thrashing about in your confusion?
That would probably do more damage, actually. In fact, you know, you've played the later generations that have Sedinja, right?
I don't think so, no.
There's a Pokemon that, called Nincada, and whenever you, evolve it, it evolves into Ninjask, but if you have an empty slot in your... like on your team and you have a Pokeball, it also gives you a different Pokemon called Sedinja.
Huh.
No matter what level it is, it will always have 1 HP, but the thing is it can only be hit by super effective moves. So since it's Bug Ghost, it can only be hurt by like Ghost and Fire and other stuff. If you try to hit it with an attack that it's not weak to, it won't do any damage. But it can actually be hurt by Struggle.
Huh.
It can be hurt by Struggle and weather effects too. Like Hail or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm probably dead now.
Yeah, I pity just shot up to level 8. It was slightly confusing.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, well.
Nope, not losing this fight. Sorry.
Believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you.
No, I cheated because I was like looking at it, I was like, okay, he's doing 5 HP of damage every turn, and I waited for him to lower me down to 1 HP, and then I just used a potion.
Nice.
Because I'm pretty sure he's at either 1 or 2 HP now, so I know I can kill him this turn.
Yeah, it's a legitimate strategy.
Mankey was the only thing I had left alive at that point.
Man.
To be fair, it's kind of disappointing on Caterpie's part that it lost to a level 3 and it was level 8.
Yeah.
I got a full level and almost another one out of that.
Wow. You and your crazy, crazy Pokemon.
That's the first battle I've actually had some poor luck in, because the Caterpie got like back-to-back criticals on one of my Pokemon and just knocked it out immediately.
Jeez.
I was like, oh, that's probably not good.
Yeah, I went in the wrong direction. Yep, I went in the wrong direction. I'll be lost in this forest forever. Years upon years spent wandering its foresty depths.
At least it's not the Forest Temple. Ugh. How much trouble that used to give me when I first played Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That was the hardest dungeon minus the Water Temple. At least for me.
The Water Temple is just unfair.
The funny thing is, I played Master Quest. It's actually easier in Master Quest.
Really?
Yeah, the dungeons are designed to be harder. I think the dungeon I had the most trouble with was actually the Dodongo's Cavern. That was the one I had the most trouble with.
Huh.
That one in the Spirit Temple. The Spirit Temple's mean in that game. Because instead of like starting as a kid and going to be an adult, you have to go back and forth between the two multiple times.
Oh my god.
But the rest of the temples weren't too bad for the most part. The Fire Temple had some annoying parts where I got through a puzzle and I was like, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do this puzzle, but that's how I did it. Pretty sure you're not supposed to backflip over this wall, but I did it anyway.
Nice. Love this kid's opening battle remark. Did you know Pokemon evolve?
Oh, I thought it was the guy that was like, I like shorts because they're comfy and easy to wear.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he's not till after the first gym, but...
Yeah, no, there's a really funny Let's Play done by the two best friends where they're doing this thing called Nuzlocke.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you know about the Nuzlocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're doing Nuzlocke run, and they met the kid who has like the shorts, and they just sort of joked that like, you know, considering the fact that the idea of a Nuzlocke, you're presumably like your Pokemon are actually like, you know, killing each other and stuff. That you essentially just walked up to this kid, and he's like, I like shorts, and you're like, you die! I'm not gonna kill your Pokemon.
Kill them all.
How dare you like shorts?
You can do it, Metapod.
Come on, Lightning Rabbit, you can do it.
I'm pretty sure since I've gotten this Metapod, it hasn't gotten any extra points in attack. So I'm pretty sure its strength is on par with the Caterpie I'm fighting right now.
Oh my goodness.
That's really sad. That did not give me anything for experience.
That sort of sucks. Like, beating a Metapod or Kakuna when you're not getting anything out of it.
Especially since it takes so long to get rid of them unless you have a super effective move.
Yeah. At least you maybe like the least impressive of the, you know, secondary moves that any of the initial Pokemon get, but in the right circumstances, it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my Pokemon has really low health. Well, leash life, and then just, you know, let the guy beat himself out, you know, not actually killing you while you slowly drain off all of his hit points and restore yourself to full hit points.
Like, if you're gonna have a move that you're gonna use over and over to annoy your opponent, that's what Double Team is for. I know, because I had one Pokemon that I specifically designed to annoy the heck out of anybody I played against online. All it had was Protect, Detect, Sand Attack, and Double Team.
Wow.
That was its moveset. It's like, no attack moves, just wanted to annoy him.
That's kind of
I
awful.
think eventually I traded out Detect for like Smoke Screen or something.
Ah.
Something that would lower their accuracy even further. In addition to being annoying as heck, it would also make it really hard to hit anything else later on.
Right, so you just like pull that out on their hardest guy and then just start going to town on it.
Yeah, exactly. Their accuracy goes from 100% to about, oh, I don't know, 45, if that.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, yeah, don't even bother with half your moves now. Hopefully you got Swift.
Otherwise, you're in trouble. Bugcatcher Charlie has lost.
Aw, poor Charlie.
Yeah. That's what you get for telling me useless information like Pokemon Evolve.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go bite his brother's finger now.
Yeah. I just like to imagine that, like, I am playing one of the evil trainers from the television show.
Oh gosh.
It's just like, hey kid, you know, what the hell? I'm gonna beat up all your Pokemon and tell you how weak and loserish they are. And my Pokemon that failed got shot at them after I healed them.
Oh, no wonder it's so hard to get any kills with this thing. It's level 8 and its attack is 7.
Oh jeez. Wow. What?
It's like my level 3 Pikachu has more attack than that.
My God, is it your Metapod?
Yeah. It's good if you can actually get it to freaking Butterfree.
Yeah, it's really the Butterfree is awesome, but yeah.
Problem is actually getting it there. I'm just sitting here stuck because this idiot keeps using String Shot, and I can't get rid of him.
Wow.
And it's 5 levels lower than me.
Oh jeez.
Part of me is like, maybe I should just wait to switch it out whenever there's something really powerful on the field and have it gain the rest of its levels.
It's not a terrible idea, honestly. Like, do that with you know, Magikarp.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all Magikarp can learn is Splash, Tackle, and Flail.
Yeah.
Splash is useless, Flail is okay.
Tackle
It's
is
the best
serviceable,
attack you're going to find for Magikarp.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you can get a Water-type Pokemon that can only attacks are non-water based.
Yeah, they're all normal.
Yeah.
Well, Splash is water, but it's not an attack, so doesn't really count.
Oh, snap.
Oh no, it's Bugcatcher Sammy, and he's got a Weedle.
Level 9 Weedle.
He's got a Weedle and he's refusing to take his medication.
Okay.
Oh great, it's gonna be one of these fights.
Oh god. What's happening?
String Shot over and over.
Ooh.
Even after he's already going first. Oh, no, there he goes. He finally actually used something else. Gosh dang it, every single time.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know why. Pidgey seems to be like a victim of getting poisoned every time a poison attack touches him.
Jeez.
Like, isn't Poison Sting's chance to poison incredibly low? It's only like 20% or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it's not actually very high.
But it happens every time.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I've quit trying to heal it, because every time I heal it, she just gets poisoned immediately afterward.
You have bad luck, dude.
There we go. I've had pretty good luck thus far. That's the only time I've had bad luck, is just getting poisoned. My Pidgey just seems to have bad luck. I think it's just the Pidgey, because it keeps missing and keeps getting poisoned. The rest of my team's been doing fine. Oh, that was the end of the
pretty well,
area.
except for Sweetie Belle, who like leveled up really well and then died right at the beginning of the forest, and kind of was like Sweetie-less for a very long time. So now she's horribly underleveled.
You can do it.
But yes, once you get through the forest, let me know, and we'll end this session there, and probably I'll go and have to cut this up into a couple of episodes, but whatever.
There's Gust, finally. Now that I'm at 1 HP and poisoned.
Oh, jeez.
That's not going to be much use anymore.
What level does Pidgey get that at?
As soon as I can get it out in the field, 9.
Okay.
Oh, hey, another Pikachu.
Hey, you know what is great at fighting Pikachus?
The fact that they're using Growl instead of Thundershock to kill me.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's entirely possible it doesn't have Thundershock, but it's level 3, and the one that I caught that was at 3 did have Thundershock.
Hmm.
Used Growl again, even though I was at 1 HP. Maybe it knew I was going to die from poison that round anyway.
It doesn't care. It's taunting you.
Probably.
I know you're gonna lose. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. You get to die. You don't get to die with honor.
Which is why I'm going to send out my Pokemon that's got like 15 defense. Go, Metapod, sit there and do nothing.
Oh,
That was nothing for experience. I'm disappointed.
son, I am disappointed. Oh, by the way, did you watch Twitch Plays Pokemon?
No, I didn't. I heard all about it, though.
Ah. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, hello, Caterpie. Caterpie, I know you have Tackle.
Camper Liam.
There you go. Feels so weird not speeding the game up. Like, normally I would be probably at the 3rd or 4th gym by now.
Yeah. Oh, you speed up the game enough, yeah, it's...
Well, whenever we did the Let's Play for Ruby Sapphire Emerald, we were 4 videos in and I had just gotten to the 4th gym.
Yeah, we're gonna try and actually get further than that for this one. Hopefully.
I don't remember when Mankey gets any attacks or when it evolves at all.
I know that at like level 6 or 7 it gets low kick, which basically destroys every and all rock type.
Yeah. No, I think it's just the Pidgey that has bad luck, because I got hit by Poison Sting there and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hit by it twice and I didn't get poisoned either time. I think it's just the Pidgey. AR, you're bad luck.
Damn it, AR. Ruin everything for everyone.
That was, like, half the reason I put in his name is because he seems to have such good luck. Like, he had great luck in my Coliseum. Like, he got criticals all the time.
I don't know. There's no trusting Cabral, apparently.
Hey, Weedle.
He's untrustworthy.
So I'm using Redfield instead.
Hmm. Good call.
Come on. Stop lowering my speed, you fool.
You fool! How dare you! Now feel the might of my whirlwind!
Oh, right, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot to do something. Let's see.
Damn it, stop missing. And then that you have that so much sand has been kicked into your eyes that you literally have balls of sand instead of eyeballs. But
Ew.
yeah, I know. But still, you shouldn't be missing this much.
Yeah, that's much better. Oh, crap. I got poisoned again.
And I got poisoned. Yeah,
Oh,
good.
yes, critical hit saved me. Ha!
Nice.
Yay.
Might have slightly underestimated the strength of the gym leader.
Level 7 Mankey, that can take on all of his rock types.
I mean, how high level could his Pokemon be?
Aren't they like teens?
Yes.
12?
Yeah.
They're actually fairly. They're much higher than you think they'd be.
Yeah, it's like, hey, okay, you've beaten all these grass types and like all these level, 7s and stuff. Great. Well,
Yeah, you pretty much have to grind here. You can't unless you're just using like one Pokemon, like just taking your Squirtle and Bulbasaur through there. It's really hard not to have to grind for the first gym.
Pretty much.
Because there's not a lot of trainers to fight, and most of the ones that are just bug-type users that don't give much experience even though they're trained.
Yeah, pretty much. Kinda annoying. Ain't gonna lie.
Hello, Pidgey.
Pokemon Center. I just survived the battle with the gym assistant, but...
Well, that does work really well. Granted, that was a critical hit, but still.
Yeah. I think fighting is also very strong against normal, so...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's good against normal, rock, and... Shoot, there's something else it's good against.
That Hunter won.
Okay.
Well, like, you get to the Viridian Forest, and it's like, okay, well, I guess we need to grind up a little bit on the Pokemon before I go to the gym. Well, there's this nice patch of grass right here. A patch of grass where all of the Pokemon are level 2.
Nah, I just ran into level 4 in there.
True, but it's like, you just got out of the forest where you're, routinely fighting level 5s.
I know, you're like, was kind of hoping for around 5, 6, maybe 7.
It's like, I need to grind up to teen levels, and you're throwing, at best, level 5s in a slightly distant area. It's like, you guys are jerks.
If I can knock this thing out, I'm going to have a lot of experience for it. Luckily, it's being really stupid and just using Defense Curl over and over.
Oh, which one are you fighting?
The gym trainer.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's an idiot!
He's kind of
He
a
had
dummy.
like 2 opportunities to get rid of me, and he just sat there and kept using Defense Curl. What a moron.
He's kind of a dummy. So what are your, do you level all of your Pokemon around the same level, or do you, prefer to, like, focus on 1 or 2 and then kind of let the other ones level up at their own speed?
Well, generally, I don't get all my Pokemon this early. Like, I usually get I usually have about 3 at this point. And I'll level up the one that's kind of useless for the gym fight, so usually, like, the flying type, since it's not going to be that good against rock.
Right.
And then I'll kind of have my water or whatever I'm using, like, around the general area of what the actual gym leader has. So if he's, like, at 12, I'll have my Squirtle at about somewhere between 10 and 13.
Right.
And then have him level up. So I usually try to keep him pretty balanced. But with this many, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do that this time around.
Yeah. I'm probably going to, like...
Pikachu's going to be completely useless in this first gym.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I've got 2 Pokemon that are completely worthless against rock types, and 2 that are really good against rock types, so...
I just wish they'd offer as much experience as that Sandshrew did.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Oh right, there's a hidden Pokeball up here.
And the thing is, like, as soon as you get out of here, there's decent grinding territory. But,
Yeah,
like,
but you can't leave yet, because
Yeah,
they
it's like,
have that
come
stupid guy
on.
block in the way.
you complete jerks.
Because, they're like, there's ants at your feet. It would probably be best not to step on them.
Oh my goodness.
Oh right, no one here's played Mother 3.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like one of us here. You don't have to say none of us have played Mother 3. You don't have to rub it in.
You should, because like the text is just hilariously funny in Mother 3 and in Earthbound. Like, whenever your quote-unquote friend shows up in the middle of the night to, like, you go out to discover the meteor, he, like, sees your mom, he's like, "Oh, good morning, ma'am. You're looking as lovely as ever." Snicker.
Wow.
It's like, what a jerk.
Nice. That's actually kind of wonderful.
The dialogue in that game is so comical. That's what makes it funny.
The comical writing is what makes it funny.
like the letter you get from the guy that you beat at the end. He's like, "I'll still be able to beat you," and then the last parts of the line or the last parts of the letter are spankety, spankety, spankety. That's actually what it says. You're like, what?
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
No, not. There we go. Switch.
What who are you fighting against?
Right now, I'm going into one more battle before we end it off, so I can get Squirtle up to 11 because it's like right on the edge of getting its next level.
Right.
This will work, even though it's level 2. It'll work.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're at a point. I mean, I'm just grinding Mankey in order to get him up to 10, so I have Bulbasaur and Mankey at 10.
All right, I got it.
Okay. So with that, we'll probably leave it off until next time. Though my personal goal with this series is to beat Cabral. Yeah, further than we've got in the past. Hopefully, all the way to the Elite Four, though.
Oh, I thought you meant like your rival character. I'm like, you named it after me, not him. But
Yeah.
have fun with that.
Well, my short-term goal is to beat you monster.
Even though I already beat you once.
Exactly, it's revenge.
Yay.
I'm going to get revenge on you. One of these days. Anyway, till then, see you next time.
See ya.